Welcome back or to this week's weekly vlog. If it's your first time stopping by, I'll give you a super quick intro. Yes, my name is Dawn. I'm originally from Manchester, and for over 20 years I've been living in the Netherlands. I'm living with my partner Lawrence, who's just pottering around in the background, and our sons Joshua and William, and our furry sons Jack and Daxter. He never potters. No, he doesn't. I wish you would potter in the garden. That'd be great, because it's like a jungle out there.
How would you
Anyway, sorry about that. You might have seen some footage. Lawrence and I we had to pop to Hoofddorp, which is the next town to where we live. He needed a new tie because he owns a lot of ties, and all of them have got like oil and grease stains down them. And they're beyond washing at this point. So I said, let's just pop into the little town, and I also needed a few bits and bobs for my trip. So shall I share? The nice thing was there was somebody handing out free samples of dishwasher tablets, and we got 2 packs each. We got 12 free dishwashers this week. I must admit they do smell really nice. So that's what we got free in the shopping centre. Yeah. And then you get if you scan this, if you're in the Netherlands, if you scan that QR code, then you get 60% off at bol.com. Sharing this caring. Then we popped to the C&A. This is the little tie. Here's a navy suit. I thought it was quite nice. So it's just a blue tie. It's lovely. And oh, it's a silk tie. No less. Lawrence. 100% silk tie to spill something greasy down. There you go. You got new undies. I won't show you them. I'm sure you've all seen undies before. When I was at the checkout, they had this massive pack of 10 socks for €12.99. That is for me, because I desperately need new socks. You know, it's coming up boot and winter shoe season. Yeah, there's his undies. That's it. And then, so we just had a little mooch around. And we popped into Suster and Grenna to get our favourite licorice flavoured fudge. And whilst I was there, they had in the Advent candles. This was the last white one they had. The other one, I didn't like it. It was like half green and half white. It was very odd. So I said to the lady, can I have this display one? She said, yeah, sure you can. So, getting excited now. Sorry, ruffling. I'll put that away somewhere safe. So safe that I'll probably forget what I've done there. And then I just picked up a couple of crafty things, some paintbrush sets. Aren't they lovely? They're so soft as well. I think they're all acrylic, but it's fine. And then I just couldn't resist this. If I'm going to make some Christmas socks, knit some Christmas socks, or Christmas anything, Christmas crochet, I thought, oh, a little Christmas book to put in my project bag. I don't need any more stitch markers, but I thought, well, these will be handy, little Christmas charms. How many? 10. That's quite good. How much were these? €3.53. Very nice. All my jump rings and everything are at the at my studio. I could not resist these. I don't need them, but I thought it'd look nice in my cabinet of curiosities. These little sugar tongs, and they're like red enamel. What were these? I don't see the price on them. Anyway, I'll take the label off. I just thought they were so nice. What does it say? Oh, it says the name on it, Gretna on it. I just saw them and they were reminding me, they were so like retro. Just a useless thing to buy. To go with my advent candle. Oh, I should have shown you this. Let's see if it'll pop out the bottom. Yeah, it will. I bought a little candle holder because I thought this looked quite Christmassy, because it will sit on my Christmas display. I look like one of the elves, don't I? In this t-shirt. Lawrence has got a cough. Man flu. Right, what else did I get? Oh, do you know what? Just nothing interesting. Just a whole bunch of pills for coughs and colds. Everybody's got coughs and colds. Some ibuprofen, paracetamol. But also, I always take a medicine bag with me. Look what I've got. If you don't know, they're diarrhea tablets. And I also got an allergy tablet. Oh, here, citrusine. It says it's a hay fever tablet, but it's an allergy tablet, so I don't get attacked by mosquitoes. What did you buy here? Oh, Lawrence saw these in one of the shops. Milka Dime Bar Bites. They look really nice. What else did we get? Oh yes, I bought it's not an expensive one, little handbag from Primark. It reminded me of my nana. It's like that, you know that. Well, technically I can get it over my shoulder, but it was more like I would probably wear it here. It's not leather. It was where are you? Where's it? €9. Oh, I thought it was 11. It's just got a little magnetic clasp on it, little pocket there. Just very simple. It's very lightweight, but I just need a black bag to go with my shoes for the wedding. I don't know if I've shown you in last week's vlog that I bought a beautiful sorry, this tripod's doing my head in. I bought a lovely, like a blue chiffon dress for the wedding, and the belt I bought to go with it because I've got black shoes, so I've got a black handbag. They didn't Lawrence, I can't see those belts. Or are they wrapped in the middle of... Oh no, they're here. They're here. Okay, yeah. I bought a thick... It had a brown suede belt with it, which doesn't go with my shoes and bag. And I bought a thick black belt, and then the loops on the side are actually too small. So whilst I was in C&A, I thought these will be handy for work. Anyway, you know, you just need a little... I just got a little thin belt, so I don't know which one. I'll maybe just the plain one. It's got black shoes, black belt. I'll probably go for this one, this plain one. It's got like gold hardware on it. I think that's perfectly fine. I'm not going to take a jacket or a coat with me because the wedding, it's actually in the venue where they're getting married, and we're also staying for 2 nights. In case you didn't know, I say Lawrence's friend, but it's also my friends too. But Matthias and Abby, they're getting hitched. They've got a little boy, Elijah. Matthias is Dutch, Abby's English, and they already lived together, got a little boy, house and everything. But they decided to get married, and they've invited us. So we're going, just the 2 of us. The boys are not coming this time because we're literally flying in Friday evening. Saturday's the wedding, and Sunday we fly home. So that's what I was buying. Lawrence just needed, he's got a suit, a nice navy suit. He's got a nice white shirt that he actually bought from Michelle and Duncan's wedding. This is my friends, got married in end of August in Malta. And yeah, I just needed a dress. I have loads of dresses, but I've either got very summery dresses or work dresses. So anyway, that's all in last week's vlog. Then the other thing, I'm about to sit down. Lawrence has made me a cup of coffee. It's probably gone cold now. Is it? Yeah, in my Starbucks mug. A Berliner bowl. It's in the Netherlands. It's oliebollen season, which is basically like a deep fried donut kind of thing, but with no hole. They're round. You either get them with raisins or on their own. You always have like sugar. What do they call it? I'm thinking puddensauce. What do fact cook in South Africa. What's puddasauka? Icing sugar, sorry, icing sugar sprinkled on the top. And then you also have some with a filling. So we like the Berliner bowl, which is basically a little bit like a custard consistency. Right, I'm going to drink my coffee. It's probably gone cold, and stop waffling. But yeah, the week's begun. The vlog is here. Hope it's a good one. I'll see you in a while. Bye for now. Good evening. I've just left work. I've got a feeling the traffic's going to be terrible because I've left right in the middle of rush hour, but it's fine. I'm feeling, what's the word? So discombobulated. I have got all muddled up with my weeks. This is a reflection of actually how tired I am, because I was thinking, and I think I even said it in last week's vlog, that I think I was going to the wedding this weekend, the wedding in the UK. I might have even mentioned it on, when did I have a chat with you? Was it Friday or Saturday? The beginning of this vlog? I don't know. Well, I'll know when I'm editing it. I'm feeling out of sorts. Like I'm juggling a little bit too much. Anyway, well, I mean, let's look on the plus side. It means I've got longer than I thought I had. So I don't feel, in that respect, I don't feel as pushed for time. So it's like, okay, that's great, because of my discombobulation, I've still got an extra week, a full week for planning. Not for the wedding, that's all fine, but for all my work stuff, it's very busy at the moment. But anyway, I just thought I would clear that one up. So yes, I'm on the way home from work. I don't know what we're doing for dinner. Lawrence worked from home today, so I'm hoping he's sorted dinner out. It's 20 to 6. No idea what time I'll get home. Your guess is as good as mine. I will be going to the office tomorrow as well. I've got meetings. What did I do? Can't remember when I last spoke to you. I think was it Saturday? I think it was. I think I spoke to you on Saturday. And did I show you? Bought Lawrence a new tie for the wedding. I think so. Well, we didn't do anything Saturday night. I think we just watched rubbish on the TV like we always do. And then on Sunday, so yesterday, Lawrence had hockey, and it was like midday. So I thought, well, there's no point. I can't do anything in the morning, and it's too late for doing anything in the afternoon. Both the boys were busy. So I thought, well, I'm just going to have a day to myself, thinking it was the last weekend for quite a while that I would have some quiet time. And you know what? I didn't actually do much. Who remembers the pumpkins I bought a few weeks ago? Well, I think, oh gosh, when was it? It was a while ago now. And if I got them from the local garden centre, and if you did see them or you remembered, they were like they were carved. They're in plastic, light up pumpkins, but carved like a jack-o'-lantern. And I didn't want all the holes and stuff. So not long after I bought them, I kind of decoupaged over the holes with some really good quality napkins, paper napkins. Anyway, and I didn't do anything after that. So what I did on Sunday, I've done one coat of paint on each of them. So one of them is red, and one of them is like that nice beigey taupey colour that I bought. And I got all my silicone moulds out, and then I got my air dry clay out, and then I started making moulds of all the sort of scrolly shapes that I wanted to stick on the pumpkins. They're in the freezer. It's a whole other story of why I put my air dried clay in the freezer. If you want to know, let me know. And I've will gladly tell you, but I've told the vlog and the podcast several times why I do that. So I did think, oh, maybe I should do that on Monday evening, because the paint's dry, so I'm ready for demoulding and gluing, and then making more, because I've got loads and loads of silicone moulds, but I haven't got like duplicates. They're all separate ones. But I don't know, I'll see how I feel when I get home. And then I did some knitting. That's all I did. And at the weekend I've done a little bit of hand stitching. Do you know what? Thinking about it now, I'm not so pressed for time. I might be able to do a podcast next weekend. I think will I have some time? Or I'll have some time on Friday. I'll have a look. I would like to get another podcast done before I go away. That would be great. So yeah, anyway, as I said, I'm coming back to the office tomorrow, and then for the rest of the week I'm working from home. I desperately need some quiet time, you know, to just focus on writing stuff and, you know, preparing stuff. And, you know, I love going to the office. I love seeing all my colleagues. It's really good, but I don't get much time to do like the real sort of, you know, detailed focus stuff, what I would call production. And I think for the rest of the week that's it. I've not really got any plans, you know, because I'm a discombobulation, I'm a little bit sort of up in the air. This is weird, the traffic's surprisingly clear. It's probably because it's a Monday evening. If I left at this time on a Tuesday, I'd just be sat in it, it'd be gridlock. When I drove in this morning, so just to explain, I have spoken about this before, I go to work, go to and from work on the A10, which is the Amsterdam Ring Road. So imagine if you're in the UK, the M25 goes around the whole of London. That's what the A10 does with Amsterdam. And then you know, there's different, you either go clockwise or anti-clockwise or west, or, you know, there's all different. You can go one way or the other, but either way you're going around Amsterdam. Anyway, waffle. This morning when I went in, it was really clear, but I was going in the right direction, because in the direction that I'm driving in now was bumper to bumper. It was gridlock. And I actually remember sitting there thinking, driving, I wasn't sitting, you know, in traffic, thinking, my gosh, I'm glad I'm not sat in that. So it seems that, luckily for me, I'm kind of always going in the right direction, if that makes sense. Or does it? What else have we been up to? Not much really. Not much. Just get out here. I had a look at the spider plant babies and the lavender cuttings that I took a few weeks ago. Half of the lavenders didn't take, they were just like all dead and twiggy. But I think, because I took 6 cuttings, 3 of them, they seem to be okay. 2 of them actually look like they've sprouted something, and one of them's a bit, I'm not sure, it's not dead, but there is one like dead leaf by the soil, so I don't know if that's just because where it is. And then the spider plants are thriving. You'd be doing something seriously wrong to kill a spider plant, or at least I would with mine. But I keep forgetting to take them in work. I don't need all these spider plants. I just need to sort of, you know, I've sort of birthed them and need to get rid of them. But I'll be really happy if my lavender bushes, if my lavender cuttings take. I'll be super happy with that. And the front garden, it's an absolute mess. It's a mess. Lawrence and I are just not motivated to do anything in the garden. And actually, I've got a number of a gardener that my friend Annika gave me. So I keep saying I'm going to call this guy and see if he can just come out. I think if he just comes out and does the back garden's fine, because remember we had that marathon clean up. But I think if I just got somebody out to do the front garden and just like got it all set for winter, I think it would be fine. I think so. We'll see. And then what else? I can't say. What else is interesting to share with you? Oh, here we go. So I'm in the lane to get off the motorway, and because this is usually clear, people sit in it, meaning I can't get off the motorway. Oh, it's so annoying, because they don't want to queue, so they stay in this lane and push in. Oh, look, their white van in front of me. Pushed in. Honestly, it's so annoying. What are we watching? I'm still busy with Hayu, watching my Real Housewives of Potomac. Watching that at the moment. Big Brother in the UK started last night. Lawrence said, do you want to watch it? And I said, okay. And I made it past 4 people and said, I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. And we're still, I don't know if I've mentioned this, we're watching Married at First Sight, kind of. I haven't seen all of them. It's the UK version. I don't know, I'm not really feeling like watching a lot of TV at the moment. And Lawrence and I really, I think I might have mentioned this already, we really got into this, the Rings of Power, is it? It's like the part of the Lord of the Rings series on Amazon Prime. Really got into that. And then I think we watched 3, and then we've not bothered watching any more since. Maybe we can watch one of them this evening if it's home. I don't know. Anyway, what are you all up to? Last week I asked what you were all up to, and quite a few of you mentioned that you'd been in the comments. You mentioned that you'd had me waffling in the background while you'd done some like knitting things, tedious or stuff, you know. You'd sat for like a good hour and, you know, whiled away the time working on stuff. That's nice. When I'm talking like this, I actually imagine you all doing something. You either like knitting or crochet or just do some kind of craft project, or you sat in bed having a cuppa, or you're not watching me but you're cleaning away. It's lovely, isn't it? It's fascinating. I'm just nosy. Aren't we all? Oh, that's on green. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. I can't, it's like freakishly clear, the roads. It's making me feel something's wrong, because it's not normally like this. Shouldn't look a gift horse in the mouth. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. I'll see you in a while. Sometimes when I'm recording, I'm going to work, by the way, in case you haven't guessed it already. So when I'm filming in my kitchen and you're stood on my kitchen island, on the camera it looks really dark, but then when I play it back, you know, on in the editing suite, it's perfectly fine. So I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about this phone. I'm kind of still on the fence with it. In case you don't know, oh my gosh, months ago, let's say early this year, with my contract, my phone contract, I could get a new phone. So I chose the Samsung S24. It's not the Ultra, but either way, it's a very high-end phone. And before that, I was using an Oppo, which it took me a while to get used to it, but once I did, I absolutely loved it. And it's one of the reasons that I sat on this phone for it must have been about 3 or 4 months. It was still in the box. I just couldn't face transferring my Oppo phone info over to the new one. Anyway, I bit the bullet. I kept making a bit like stupid excuses. Like when I went to Kenya in May, I'd had my phone for months, and Lawrence said, why don't you install your new phone? And I was like, no, because if something goes wrong with it and I can't film nicely. Anyway, I don't know how I feel about it. Does anybody have an S24, Samsung, please let me know. There's just a few things, like I'll give you a classic example of what's just happened now. When I put the phone in the camera mount, which is on my windscreen, usually before I take off, I just make sure it's in the, I'm set up that, you know, you're not seeing this much of my head or whatever, and then I just leave it on video, but it's not recording. I don't physically press the record button, and then it just automatically starts recording, like randomly after, I don't know, a minute or 5 minutes, or I'm sure there must be a way to do, you know, to stop that, because it should only record when I press that red button. Gosh, you know, I've not gone into right waffle mode. So yes, let me know. The other thing, I think it was yesterday evening, I was driving home and I was talking about being discombobulated. I don't know what it is at the moment. I think the change in the weather is hitting me really hard this year, and I don't know if it's because we didn't have like a hard we didn't have like what I would call like a proper transition in the seasons. It literally, I woke up one morning and it was like the middle of autumn, and then the next day it was like 26 degrees again, and I think it's just whacked my system out. And work, as you can imagine, work is just, I mean, I'm always busy, half the time busy with stuff I shouldn't be busy with, but anyway, that's going to get sorted out soon. I think everything's just, it's coming up to the end of the year, and I'm just, I don't know, I'm just out of sync. I'm out of sorts. I think that's what it is. I'm happy, don't get me wrong, I'm perfectly happy. I can tell you a little bit about what's going on. I've got another new manager. I won't tell you the whole saga of that, but that's 4 or 5 now in 4 years. Yeah. And this manager is she started 2 weeks ago. She's the complete opposite of the other manager, and that's also, I think the whole team were like, woo, strap yourselves in, guys. It's a roller coaster ride, but a good one. So far, I'm liking all the signs, and I think what I've sort of put in my mind is that it's going to be busy at the beginning, but it'll pay off later. That's what I've kind of told myself. We'll see. I'll keep you posted. Obviously, you know, I'd love to sort of chit chat more, but that's, you know, that side of my life. There's a few things in you know, a few sides of my life that are just off limits. They're really private. Like I talk about the boys, but I don't share their private business. I mean, why would I? It's not, you know, it's not their vlog, and they don't want me to. Same with Lawrence. I'll share bits and bobs, but you know, I'm not. You know, there's just, I have to draw a line somewhere, and I'm sure many of you actually, you know, you get that. Anyway, there was something I was going to tell. Oh, 2 things. So, I ordered some like bunion supports, protectors, because I thought they would help. They're like little, you know, like what do they call them? Like these skims, you know, these lycra shapewear. It reminds me of shapewear for your big toe and the big toe joint. They're like little socks, like you slip on, and then your big toe goes through a little extra bit for your toe. There's padding on the side, and I thought, do you know what? I was on Amazon anyway. I'll tell you why in a second. And I thought maybe that will help me. On top of everything else, maybe just a little bit of extra support. Does anybody, I'm asking a lot of questions this week, does anybody use them? I tried them on. They're a bit of a struggle to get on. They fit perfectly, but you know, I'm not as sort of mobile as I used to be, you know, with the arthritis in my neck and everything and my back. So they're not, I wouldn't say the trucks blocked the cycle lane in front. I wouldn't say that they would be suitable for people with mobility issues. But anyway, but the reason I was on Amazon, I don't remember if I told you, go on, that I was going to order a fascinator for the wedding. Anyway, that's what I bought off Amazon, and it arrived yesterday. Oh my word, I'm so happy with it. It's lovely, and it wasn't expensive. I think it might have been even under €10. It was definitely under 15, but it could have been under 10. And of course it's black to match, you know, my accessories. And I like it so much, I might even order another one in another colour. Because, well, not that I've got any weddings to go to after this one, but you never know. They've got a posh do to go to. I think we should wear more hats and fascinators. That's what I think. I think we should actually bring them back into fashion. Who else likes wearing a hat or a fascinator? Anyway, I will, if I don't show you in this week's vlog, for sure there'll be some footage, photos, whatever, of the wedding, which is not this weekend, it's the weekend after. Oh, it's going to be interesting when I play back the footage and see what I've been waffling about. I don't know. Ridiculous. And then there was something I need to remember to do. And I thought, if I say it in the vlog, I won't forget. And I've forgotten what I was going to say. Ridiculous. Last night, wasn't very happy with Lawrence. I think I mentioned on the way home that he was making dinner, and he did. He made a lovely dinner. He made like a pasta bolognese, not spaghetti, and it looked so good. And indeed, the meat tasted delicious. But he hadn't bothered tasting the pasta before he dished it up, and it was al dente. Read hard. And I tried a few, and it just tasted like, when I bit into it, it tasted like that, like thick but powdery. It just, I said to him, I'm really sorry, honey, I can't eat it. He said, I actually cooked it longer than I should do. I said, did you taste it? Well, no. The boys all ate it, but I think Joshua prefers al dente, and I was like, can't eat it. I was so upset. I was like, why would you not do that? I didn't say that to him, but I was thinking like, good grief, taste your food before you serve it up. I take pride in what I cook. So I had a sandwich, and I was very hungry, but anyway, it's fine. Why is this window steaming up? I don't know who'll cook tonight. It's, when we're both in the office, it's whoever's home first. But because I went to the office, obviously, if on a Wednesday, I always work from home, and Wednesday I will always cook. And Friday, I don't know, because it's like the weekend kind of thing and everybody's busy. Friday it's either I will cook or it's a takeaway evening. Do you have that in your house? Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. I wish I'd have filmed going through the Amsterdam suburbs, because compared to, I filmed last night, all of a sudden it seems to have gone really brown, and the trees are starting to look bare. You know what would be really, really cool? But actually, I don't know if I could dig out the footage. It's all stored all over the show. If I stitched together all the clips of me driving through, like every month, and then you could see, you know, the transition from winter back to winter, that would be cool. I don't know. If I have more time to myself one day, I'll do it. We'll see. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. I'm getting croaky again. I don't ever have a cup of coffee before I go to work. I should do. But it's not that I don't have the time. I always have loads of time in the morning. I just like to take my time, you know, get ready very slowly. Right, I'll see you in a while. Good afternoon. It's just afternoon. I'm in a car park, stuck behind somebody who is struggling to park. I think she's done about 5-point turns now, trying to reverse into a parking spot. Oh, dearie me. Anyway, I've been to the nail salon. I'll give you a close look when I get home. I just went for the baby boom again. Jeez, is she even? Right, she's done. And you're going down a one-way system. I can't remember when I last spoke to you. I really can't. Was it Wednesday, maybe? Possibly. There's one of Lawrence's hockey balls rolling around the boot. Give me strength. I'll be glad when this week is just over. Can you hear it? I'm sorry about this. And his hockey stick's rolling around now as well. Yeah, I'll be glad when this week is over. It's been the week from hell. It's been terrible. I've had a horrible work week. And I just can't wait for it to be over. Talk about stress levels through the roof. It's been, I mean, it's nothing. Don't worry. It's just been a horrible week. That's all I need to say. But I'm fine. At least, you know, I will be. But we've just got a whole load of mess to figure out. Anyway, it's fine. But as a result, I don't know if I've chatted much this week. I don't know. I'm speculating now. I've no idea till I edit this vlog. I've no idea. Anyway, I remembered what the nail technician, what her name was, because I'm going to stick with her from now on. She did the baby boom last time and I loved them, and she's done a great job. Again, I've just gone for exactly the same colour as last time, and she just does a fantastic job. So I booked that. Or can you see me? I'm driving in direct sun. I booked the appointment, but I couldn't do it online because I had no idea how to spell her name. So I phoned in the week and I said to whoever answered the phone that I want to book an appointment with this particular nail tech. Anyway, so I got there. My gosh, it was so busy. There was just people sat around waiting, and I was thinking, I've actually booked an appointment for this. And I could see my lady, she was busy doing a pedicure on somebody. Anyway, she came home and she said, I'm really sorry I'm running late. I said, it's fine, it's okay, don't worry, I've not got anywhere else to be. But there was a lady next to me, and a guy was doing her nails, and I think she had like mine are my own nails, but I think she had like tips put on, and then he put the tips on and went off and started on another client, and she didn't speak hardly any English and very bad Dutch. I don't know where she was from. She looked like she was like, I don't know, Middle East, sort of North African. So she started talking to me, and then and then asking me questions pretty much along the lines of who's finishing my nails off. And then I was telling my lady, who also, you know, it's a little bit of, we'll call it Dinglish, it's a bit Dutch, a bit English how we communicate. I was like, oh my gosh, this is just crazy. But anyway, they got through the backlog. Give them the due, they don't mess about, they just got cracked on with it. But yeah, so now, and I said to when I paid at the till, I said, please write down her name, so when I book it, normally I book it online, and then I'll just put in the comments, I want this particular person. So we're all good. I will have them done again on the Monday before I fly out to Rwanda. I've worked out that I couldn't make them stretch for the wedding next weekend, but these will be fine now for another week, and then I'll just get them redone again before I go. I might do a different colour. I'll see. I don't know. I can't even think straight. Never mind that far ahead. I think I told you I'd kind of lost a whole week out of my life, or possibly two. I'm stretched a little bit thin at the moment. I'm doing too much work-wise. I'm kind of, my bandwidth is getting a little bit too overstretched. But anyway, that's for me to sort out at work. So yeah, this weekend we haven't really made any plans. The grocery delivery's coming late this afternoon, early evening, which kind of leaves the weekend free. Lawrence and I think we'll start it today. We're going to have a big clean up in the house, because my cleaner's not been for a good few weeks now, and I've been sort of, you know, keeping on top of it, but more for the eye. But I was going to do it this morning, but I was just too tired. I think tomorrow morning I'm going to give the bathroom like a deep clean, not just a wipe down. And there's just clutter built up everywhere, so we're going to have a sort out of that. I mean, don't get me wrong, the house, it's not going to take that long. The house isn't like filthy dirty, but it's just more that there's just stuff everywhere. Saying that, I've got all my crafting stuff on the table and I'm going to go home and do some crafting. So anyway, it's fine. And then tomorrow, so there's no plans tomorrow. Lawrence really needs to sort out about putting the boat away for winter storage. We've left it a bit late, but there'll be a place where we normally keep it. That's not an issue. And then his friend called asking if he could help him put something in our garage, but I heard him say that was like a 9 o'clock in the morning job. And then I think late afternoon, Marie and Daniel are coming over. If you don't know, that's Lawrence's cousin, they and her husband, they are South African, but they live in Belgium, in Antwerp, so it's a couple of hours away, if that. I think it's some kind of Jewish festival or ceremony going on this weekend. I'm not very up on that kind of stuff. I should be, because I'm sure she's probably told me. But I think they're probably doing something with Daniel's family. He's got an elderly aunt who lives near me. I've told you all this before, but anyway, they popped in an impromptu quick coffee last weekend, I think it was, and then she asked me in the week, she said, listen, can Dan and I crash over at yours on Saturday night? So we won't, they'll pop in, dump their stuff off, we won't see them. I don't know what time they'll get home. We'll probably give them a key. They'll probably be home before we go to bed, and then we have we'll do Sunday morning breakfast and maybe something in the afternoon before they head off home again. And that's it. There's no other plans really. Monday, I think I'm working from home on Monday, and yeah, it's going to be another busy week, but anyway, it's fine. It is what it is. Crafting. So this afternoon, actually when I get back, I'm going to have a bite to eat, and then I'm going to carry on with these pumpkins that I've been making, or decorating I should say. I'll show you when I get home. Lawrence is coughing like crazy, and it's not I think I've mentioned this before, but Lawrence has got emphysema. He's never smoked anything in his whole life, but you know, unfortunately, I think he had pneumonia many years ago, and you know, his lungs are a weak spot now. He is busy. He's under the lung clinic at the hospital. It's fine. I mean, you know, he plays sport like 2, 3, sometimes 4 times a week. He's got puffers because he's got like asthma, you know, and then his lungs are they're not as elastic as ours would be. He's okay, and I think he's had pneumonia at least twice now, where he's been hospitalised. But the problem is, because it's a weak spot, when Lawrence gets a cold, it goes straight onto his lungs and his chest. So he's really, I keep saying, just go to the doctor, and he's like, they don't do it, they won't do anything. His body's just got to figure it out, but it's just taking longer. He's fit and healthy, he doesn't feel ill. Although saying that, he has got a headache and his chest is sore from coughing, because he just can't, he can't get enough air in his lungs to sort of, you know, have a good clear out. Sorry if that's TMI. Anyway, so I've just been into the pharmacy and bought him a load of medicine. I'll show you when I get home if you're interested, and I'll give you a close-up of my nails. Right, I'm going to stop waffling now. It's a beautiful day. I don't know if it's going to be beautiful this weekend. We'll see. All I know is I'm bursting for the loo, and I'm a bit peckish. So I'll see you when I get home. It's much later in the day. I'm talking a little bit quieter because Lawrence is in a meeting. Maybe you'll hear him speak at some point. I just got a message. Look at it in a minute. As I pulled up, Alison pulled up next to me. She was driving in our area and she'd seen me. So she popped in for a quick coffee. So that was nice. Turns out, get this, she's also going to a wedding next weekend. And they're on the same flight as us, going there, not coming back. Lawrence and I are on a much later flight. Anyway, I said I'd show you. So these are what the pumpkin's like. So this is the pumpkin. You can just make out the smell. This is, I think with another coat of paint and then things stuck over it, it will be completely fine. So it's just one coat of paint, and then that's in the acrylic. It's more pronounced on that side. But again, I'm not worried about it because when you put it, you can always stick that at the back. So I'm going to do that in a bit. I've not had any lunch yet. This is the medicine I got for Lawrence. It's a drink, and it's for like hard to shift coughs and catarrh or slime, as they say in Dutch, but it's literally, you know, congestion. So it breaks it up. That's what. So obviously you won't get this, or maybe, but it's got. I'll show you what you can pause it. This is the active ingredient. Some nose spray with aloe vera, and I've got in some cough mixture, a strong honey flavoured. And whilst I was in the Crowd Vat, which is the drugstore, I like these pencils, and you got a free colouring book with it, watercolour pencils. So you draw colour in with as it's a pencil, and then you can use your paintbrush, and it's like watercolour. And I've got a little colouring book with it. Will I use the colouring book? Probably not, but the pencils for sure. Right, I'm going to make a quick sandwich, and I'm going to wrap up the dishwasher. I'm going to wrap up this week's vlog. Thanks again for joining. I hope you've all had a good week. I hope your week has been much better than mine has been, because it's been dreadful. But onwards and upwards. Fingers crossed for a better week. Oh, that's my nails. This is called, the effect is called Baby Boom. Next time I might have it, instead of pink, I might do like a beige taupey colour. That's my dishwasher again. There will be a vlog probably next week, but maybe a short one. I'll see if I can get one out if I can finish filming on Thursday evening, Friday morning, and then upload it so it's still business as usual next Sunday. However, after that, I need to figure out how it's going to go, but I'll tell you next week's vlog. Take care, stay safe. Bye for now.